Hello, class. In this video, I wanted to continue where I left off. I wanted to continue solving systems of equations by substitution. Again, I left the steps that you would follow to solve problems by substitution. And let's give this one a shot. All right, so step one is to solve one of the equations for one of the unknowns. So I could either solve this first equation for x or for y, or I could solve the bottom equation for x or for y. And I noticed that x is sort of by itself already. All I need to do is subtract 2y from both sides, and this equation will be solved for x. So I think that's how I'm going to proceed. Okay, again, there's no right or wrong answer, but I'd like to do what I think would be the simplest answer. All right, so I'm going to be left with x equals 5 minus 2y. Okay, now, since I know x is equal to everything I'm about to circle, right? If x is equal to 5 minus 2y, oh, that went crazy. Let's try that again. X is equal to everything I've just circled, 5 minus 2y. I can replace in the original equation x with 5 minus 2y, right? So if I rewrite this equation, let's see here, go back to blue. We're going to have 3 times, I'm going to, for now, just leave it as open parentheses, 4y equals minus 25. And I'm going to place, since I know x is equal to 5 minus 2y, I replace this x with 5 minus 2y. So when we distribute the 3, we get 15 minus 6y minus 4y equals minus 25. Combine like terms, right? Negative 6y, negative 4y. So you have 15 minus 10y equals negative 25. We're almost home free. Now I subtract 15 from both sides. Let's move our paper up a little bit. There we go. Go back to our pen. All right, so I draw my line, and I'm left with negative 10y equals, it looks like negative 40. Divide by negative 10, and you're left with y equals 4, right? Because the zeros cancel, and negative 4 divided by negative 1 is 4. So I know y equals 4, right? So my ordered pair, it's going to be something, comma, 4, right? Because we know y is equal to 4. To find x, take your y equals 4 and sub it into y here. You could sub it in here or even here. I think this is the easiest equation to work with. So x equals 5 minus 2 times, since we know y is equal to 4, just drop your 4 in here. So you get x equals 5 minus 8, x equals negative 3. So the ordered pair would be negative 3, comma 4. Right? And then if you want to check your work, I haven't been doing a great job of checking my work, but we know that negative 3 is x and y is 4. You can substitute those values into these equations to make sure that they're true. Okay? Let's try one more. It's on my next page here. Right, again, I left the instructions if you want to take a screenshot. Right, these are the steps to solving linear equations by substitution. And again, this problem, x is pretty much by itself. So I'm going to say, all right, Mike, oops, actually, x is not by itself. I have to first do some work. I have to add 2y to both sides. Right, and now I have x equals 13 plus 2y. So now I can start circling. All right, so if x is equal to everything I've just circled, I can replace x in the original equation with everything I just circled. Right, so instead of writing 4 times x, I'm going to write 4 times, open parentheses, equals 8 minus 3y, and we're going to drop this value in for x. 13 plus 2y. I made a boo-boo, I wrote 12. There you go, 13 plus 2y. My handwriting is quickly degrading. All right. So now I have to distribute this 4 all the way through, right? So 4 times 13 is 52 plus 8y equals 8 minus 3y. And let's see, I guess I can subtract 8y from both sides. And I'm left with 52 equals 8 minus 11y. Almost done. Subtract 8 from both sides. And it looks like you get 44 equals negative 11y. Divide by negative 11. And you get negative 4 equals y. Right? So again, as an ordered pair, we know y, we know y is negative 4. So it's something comma negative 4. Right? So we have to figure out what the x is. Simply take your negative 4 and just plug it into y here. Right? If y equals negative 4, we can write x equals 13 plus 2 times negative 4 to get x equals 13 minus 8. Looks like x equals 5. So the ordered pair is 5 comma negative 4. And again, to check your work, this is x, this is y. Sub them into both equations and see if it's true. It should be, okay? I'm going to jump back to the book. And I wanted to mention on page 174, there are a bunch of practice problems. So perhaps you'll go through these. The answers are on the back of the book. And then, of course, I'm going to ask you to do the summary. Right? This will summarize what we've done. And the answers to the summary are also on the back of the book. Right? So this is good practice work for you. Okay? I hope this helps. Thank you for watching.